Hey guys, so this is my 30th Street wax haul. I had tried to film this when I first got my order, which was probably last week. Yeah, maybe at the beginning of last week. I tried to do this and I was so stuffed up that every time I went to smell something, I could not. I had to stop after like the first one because I was like, this is not gonna work. I was sniffling, I couldn't smell anything, it was gross. So I was like, forget it. So I've already thrown away all of the packaging that she sends with her samples and the card and stuff. So just forget about all that. So I'll just show you my samples really quick. Pine Forest. Which actually is weird because this actually doesn't smell too bad. I'm not a big fan of pine. That one actually smells pretty good. And I have to say, now that I've been able to breathe and smell these scents, some of these scents she knocked out of the park and they're just really amazing. So this next one is Indian Acorns, which I got in the last restock. And this is just an interesting nut scent, is the best way I can describe it. Okay, so we'll start with the cameos and the cupcake tarts. So the first one I'm going to talk about is one of my favorites of the cameos. I feel like she nailed this one. This is Cindy Lou Who, which is strawberry, banana, and vanilla ice cream. And this is just such a good blend. Just perfect strawberry, perfect banana, and perfect sweetness from the ice cream. Nothing over dominates. This just smells like, it's like a children's Christmas scent, is how I would describe this one. Like my daughter would love this one. She really did a good job on that one. I really like that one. Okay, so the next one is Merry and Bright, and her cameos are some of the prettiest shapes. I don't know that anybody else makes cameos, but I think those are just stand out. So Merry and Bright is cranberry, citrus, balsam, fir needles. This one was interesting to me because I'm not a big fan of like the pine smell and all that, but I thought with the cranberry and the citrus that maybe it would kind of ease it up for me. And I have to say this one's very nice. I really like this one. It's not heavy on the pine scent. Just gives it a little bit something different with the cranberry. I don't know, it's just everything's blended so well together that I don't know that I could pick out one scent that stands out the most. Good scent. She blended that one really nice. Okay. So again, really dark green color here on this one. This one is White House Christmas Tree, which is AKA the Blue Room Tree. Festive holiday pine, smells just like a freshly cut Christmas tree. This one is actually a really nice, like this smells like you just brought a Christmas tree into your house. I actually quite like that one. And again, I said I'm not big on the pine scents, but I actually could see warming this one like during the week of Christmas. And actually this was poured on November 2nd and we're in December already, so this has been, wow. Been sitting a month. Okay, her cupcake shapes are always really pretty, and that one is no exception. I mean, look at the glitter on that. Gorgeous. Okay, this one's called On Dasher, On Dancer, and this is pine, spice, vanilla, amber, apple, pear, eucalyptus, pine, cedarwood, and patchouli. Holy crap, that's a lot of stuff. And this one again, the first thing I'm getting is obviously the pine. You can tell there's more in there, but again, it's just all blended together. That not one thing is sticking out to me. It's almost kind of like a sweetened pine. And almost like a men's cologne is actually why I'm kind of smelling like a sweetness. Not like a sweet, like bakery sweet or candy sweet, but like, just like, I don't know. That one's really good. I like that one. So I'm finding out that sweet potato is probably not my most favorite thing, but I always like to try her blends just to see. So I got Scrooge sweet potato and brown sugar and toasted marshmallow. And actually I have to say the sweet potato is not too bad. Like, it's not ultra dominant. Kind of hard to, I'm not getting, like, this one doesn't smell super strong to me. I can smell the toasted of the marshmallow. I don't know. I'm going to have to let that one cure a little bit, but look at that. Doing like the whole, gorgeous. This one I took a chance on because Jessica said this is one of her favorite blends, is the pumpkin pecan waffles and blueberry pumpkin patch. And it's funny because I don't like either of these scents. But I was like, you know what, I always like to try all of her blends. I figure if for some reason I don't like something, I can always de-stash it later. This one's actually not too bad. The blueberry pumpkin patch I've had from another vendor, and I thought that it smelled kind of fake and kind of, I don't know, it just didn't smell good to me. But this one's okay. Look at how gorgeous she's got the little, what are those glitters called? I can't think, like the bar glitter. Really pretty. Okay, so next we have Two Turtle Doves, which is pineapple upside down cake and coconut cream pie. This one I was kind of unsure about because I've never really had a pineapple upside down cake. But this is a super sweet pineapple. Just really, really good. This is a nice bakery. Really like this one, and I love what she did with the red glitter there. Gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to be back with the chunks, and I got a couple pie slices, so let me just get ready for that. Okay, so I'm going to start with one of my favorite chunks that Jessica did for this restock. Sugar Plum Fairies. She nailed this. I mean, nailed this. This has been, out of the sugar plums that I've smelled so far this season, she nailed this, is all I can say. The swirled lollipops and the sugar plums are just so perfect. It's just like that perfect mix, and she really, yeah, she just really nailed this one. This one I'm super excited to warm. So that is that one. And then, I don't know, did I show the, look at how pretty all of her chunks always are. Love it. So again, with this order, I don't know if I said this before, but I kind of order almost one of everything except for things that I think that is absolutely will not like. I'm trying to think which chunks she had that, I know there was like maybe some cameos that I didn't order, and some cupcakes because I knew that they were just not going to be my scent. But a couple things I took chances on, like this one for instance. This is another really good one. This is Whoville Holidays. I'm not a big peppermint fan, but this is candy cane, cotton candy, peppermint fluff, and vanilla cupcake. And I feel like she just nailed this one. It's not overly pepperminty. You can smell the peppermint for sure. But it's like the cotton candy and the vanilla cupcake give it like this sweetness. It's kind of like a children's peppermint is what I would call this. And I love that it's not super heavy on the peppermint. Yeah, this makes me kind of intrigued to try some other peppermints that maybe have, like I think, somebody makes like a pink peppermint. I would be interested in trying that. Just perfect. Okay, so next here is Santa's suit, and look at that. That looks like Dorothy's ruby red slippers. It has so much glitter on it. Love it. I don't know how I'm going to be able to melt that one because that one's so pretty. Okay, so this is Santa's suit. This is gingerbread, vanilla bean Noel, Christmas cabin, which is bayberry, cranberry, cinnamon bark, orange zest, and butter brickle. This one, oh, this just smells like Christmas. You get the gingerbread. The gingerbread is probably the top dominant note here. And then I can kind of smell the Christmas cabin scent. It's in there. It's just coming out nicely with the gingerbread. I kind of smell the butter brickle after you sniff it a few times. Yeah, that one's really good. Another great Christmas scent. Okay, so this next one is Griswold Christmas, which is so funny because we watch this every year, and even throughout the year, like my husband and I will say lines from the movie. Like if something, you know, just out in everyday life, we just always use Griswold Christmas. Christmas Vacation movie lines. It's like, it's kind of embarrassing actually how much we quote that movie. But this is eggnog, cinnamon donuts, fruitcake, and toasted marshmallow. I really love eggnog scents, but I don't know that I'm getting eggnog off the top of this one. I think what I'm smelling is the fruitcake. Again, this one is kind of blended really well. Nothing is standing out over another. But I think what I'm smelling is the fruitcake. And it's not bad. This is actually really good. Like I said, I think she just kind of nails her scents. So that is gorgeous. This is Jingle Bells, which is sugar cookies, pecan pie, toasted marshmallow, and maple pancakes. Now this one's a little bit mapley, and I'm not a big fan of mapley, but when I kind of smell the other areas, I get the sugar cookie and the pecan and the marshmallow. It's kind of weird. When you sit here, I've never experienced this before, but usually you smell the same note, but like when I first said what I smelled maple. But then when I sniff it again, I get the other things too. So initially I don't like maple, but now that I'm sitting here and sniffing on it, the maple's kind of fading down. Another, again, just really well blended. I'm not sure what she's doing, but the way that she's blending things is just really working. Okay, this is another one I took a chance on. This is I believe the mint. Let's see. Creme de menthe, marshmallow, and hot cocoa. I'm not a big fan of chocolate. But this one smells just like a thin mint, or those mints that you get after like a dinner. What are those called? They're in like the little tinfoil packaging, and they're green on the bottom and like brown on top, I think, or green and white. I haven't had one in so long, I don't know. But that's what that smells like. You get the creme de menthe first. That's all I'm kind of smelling on that one. The cocoa doesn't really come out too strong to me, which is probably good because, like I said, I'm not big on cocoa. Okay, so this next one here, I think this is the one that she said accidentally turned out like a Halloween one. But that's okay. This one is Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Okay, my husband freaking loves Home Alone. It cracks me up. When we first got married and I caught him watching Home Alone, I was like, what are you watching? And he's like, Home Alone. I'm like, oh, okay, you know, I just thought he was watching it one time. Well, he watches the thing every year. I mean, he's a manly man, but it just cracks me up how he just laughs, and it's just, I don't know, it's funny how he can laugh at, like, I mean, I guess that's the kind of comedy it is, like with people hitting each other and falling downstairs and, you know, all that. So this is mulberry, cranberry orange, and hot orange Danish vanilla cupcake. And this one, let's see. I got this one for the hot orange Danish because I love that scent. This one is really good on the cranberry orange, I think is probably what I'm smelling. Not sure what mulberry smells like on its own. She really blended these really well, because nothing is like really standing out overall. Like the cranberry orange is probably the strongest, but it just all blends so nicely. I really can't wait to warm these. Okay, so the next one, and I'm sad to say I really don't like this one just because of the, I figured out I don't like Buttermint, and that's not her fault. This is just my own scent preference, but this is Babes in Toyland, and it's too bad because the freaking chunk is gorgeous. I mean, look at the chunk. Okay, well, this is Buttermint Candy, Sweet Winterberry, Cranberry Raspberry, Gooseberry, Currant, Vanilla Musk. And the Buttermint Candies is obviously the top note for me. Maybe the Sweet Winterberry is what's adding to the overall like sweetness of this. I feel like if maybe the Buttermint had been mixed with a stronger like cranberry, like maybe not a Sweet Winterberry, but like an actual winter berry, I could handle this, but it's just way too sweet, and that Buttermint is just like the strongest note. If you like Buttermint candies, you're gonna love this one. But for me, I don't know. I don't know, sometimes I need to give things a try and warm them just to see, but on a whole, I don't think I'm a big fan of Buttermint. Okay, let me grab the chunks. Okay, just move this. Look at how gorgeous this chunk is. This is one of her pie slices. When I saw this on her site, I was like, that screams summer, even though we're in the middle of winter. I was just like, I have to have that. And then when I read the notes on it, I was like, yep. So this is Ruby Red Grapefruit, which I love, Blood Orange, White Nectarine, and Fruity Rings, and that just sounded like something up my alley. This is definitely strong on the Ruby Red Grapefruit. The Fruity Rings, she's got a really good Fruity Rings oil, which I guess is like Fruit Loops. Yeah, this is love. And I think she just said she makes these using leftover oils. I mean, she seriously needs to consider making this one like permanent. That is just really nice. That'll be a nice change up from all the winter scents. Okay, so this next one here is another Mile High Cream Pie. Love that. I love how she gets the whipped effect on top and then all the glitter that she puts on top there. This is Snow Taffy, which I wasn't really sure what that is. Cranberry Relish, Pumpkin Caramel Cake, and Toasted Marshmallow. And I think I can kind of smell the Snow Taffy, even though I can't really identify what it is. But it smells good. Yeah, this one's, oh gosh. Again, just perfectly blended, so I can't really pick out one thing, but I think I smell what I'm smelling is Snow Taffy. Even though I can't really tell you what that is. I might have to look that up and see what it is. That is just gorgeous. Again, I can't really tell you what's standing out the most, but everything, like, she just has this way of blending things. I don't know. she's doing a really bang up job. Okay, so that is my 30th Street wax haul. I'm sorry that it came so late. Like I said, I've had this order for a couple weeks. I had that cold and I was like trying to sniff things and it was just pathetic. So I was like, let's just wait and do this when I can actually smell the stuff. So super excited, always excited to order from Jessica. I feel like she really just has a knack for blending things, especially when I had first looked at the site. I was like, you know, nothing here stands out to me, but I always take a chance with her wax because I'm always pleasantly surprised. So even things that I don't think that I'm gonna like, I just go ahead and order anyways. And so far I haven't really been disappointed, except like the Buttermint Candy one. Like that was my own issue because I just don't like Buttermint candies, but I may still warm it just to try anyways. And that is it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope that you were able to order from her restock. I like the way she does her restocks. It never closes. You can order as many as you want, and then she just pours her little heart out until she fills all the orders. So I like that method because then you can get exactly what you want. And yeah, so the only thing is, the bad thing is that she had said on her Facebook page at this last restock that the days of being able to order and then get your order like within a couple days are over because she's growing, which is awesome. So you just kind of have to know that if you think you're gonna like something, just order like 2 of them instead of, you know, trying to get your order in a couple days. Anyway, so that's that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye.